All right, so I'm going to work number 9 with you guys. I have my table written out. You see essentially a combustion reaction with the hydrocarbon with 8 parts carbon and 18 parts hydrogen. The second you see that that is 18 and this is 2, you know it's going to be large numbers that we're dealing with. But what makes it even more tricky is you have oxygen in 2 parts on one side, and that really adds to it. So let's just start by counting them up. On the left, we have 8 carbons. And then in the product side, we have 1. And then in the reactants, we have 18 hydrogens. In the products, we have 2. The reactants, we have 2 oxygens. And in the products, we have 2 plus 1, so 3. All right, so this is where we're going to start, and we're just going to start at the top and work our way down. We got 8 over here, so let's make 8 by putting an 8 out front. So now I have 8 carbons, but that changed my oxygen to 16 and 17. Okay, so my oxygen changed to 17. I'm going to come up and look at hydrogen first because I'm going to have to adjust that oxygen anyways. So let's look at hydrogen with 18 and 2. So I'm going to take a 9 out front here. So now I have 18 hydrogens, but my oxygen changed to 25 because it's 9 plus 16. I think a lot of you got here and then we're kind of thrown maybe, huh? This is about where we got. Okay, so now what you're going to do is your indicator that it's going to take some large numbers again is you're looking here and you've got 25 over here and a 2 here. There is nothing that you can take as a whole number to get from 2 to 25. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get this to an even number because no matter what, you can't get an odd number out of this 2. Okay, and this guy, because he's by himself, is super easy to balance out when you're done. It's just whatever you have divided by 2. So let's just start over here by getting this to an even number. So what I did is I looked at 25. This is 16 and this is 9. So obviously this is my odd component. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start by taking this times 2 because then I know 9 times 2 gives me what? 18. 18 is an even number. So sometimes just taking it times 2 to get to an even number gets you somewhere to start with anyways. So I've got 18 oxygens here and I've got 16 here. So now I have 34 oxygens, right? 18 plus, yes. Okay, so 34 oxygens. I'm not even going to balance this guy yet. I mean, you can throw a number in there if you really want to. But it doesn't really matter yet because we're not balanced up here because we changed something. When we put 18 here, now our hydrogens are 18 times 2. This is where I'm going to grab my calculator just so I don't make something stupid happen here. So 18 times 2 gives me 36 for this hydrogen. All right, so I'm at 36. So you're going to look over here and see if I can make this hydrogen a 36. And this was 18 and that's 18, so that'll work. Just take this times 2. You can't see that. All right, so I just put a 2 out front. So now I have 36 hydrogens. Okay, but obviously I changed my carbons when I did that. So let's change the carbons. 8 times 2 gives me 16 carbon. So over here, to get to 16, I'm just going to throw 16 out front instead. So now my carbons are balanced, but now see my oxygen changed again. Well, crud. So let's go 16 times 2, which is 32. I'm going to type it anyways. Plus 18. So now I'm at 50 oxygens over here. Oops. But hydrogen's balanced out and carbon's balanced out. So all I have to do is balance out my oxygen. Again, you can leave those guys for the very end when they're by themselves like that because it's super easy just to take this divided by 2. And bam, he's balanced. Now your last final check is, can I divide anything out? So can I divide everything by 2? Nope. So this is what you've got. You got 2 of the hydrocarbon, 25 oxygen molecules, 16 carbon dioxide, and 18 water molecules.